Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome back to our English class. This is your English teacher, Miss Saima. Hope you're all doing fine. Today, we are going to discuss the summary of this lesson, lesson number 7, Robin Hood. In the past class, in the last video, we did the reading of this lesson. Today, we'll be discussing the summary of this lesson, Robin Hood. So, my dear students, come, let's get started. Dear students, we'll be discussing the summary of this story, Robin Hood, in points. So, the first very point is, it is a story about a strong, young and brave boy, namely Robin. So, this story, Robin Hood, it's about a boy who is very young and strong, and the name of that boy, his name is Robin. He belonged to Locksley. So, he was from Locksley, like we are from Kashmir, he was from Locksley. Locksley is the name of his native place. He was liked by all because of his friendliness and politeness. Robin Hood, or Robin we can say, he was very friendly by nature and polite as well. Polite, you know? Polite means having very soft, sober nature, sober manners. Okay, my dear students? Here you can see in this picture Robin Hood. This was the appearance of that boy. Robin Hood, he was a brave young boy. Okay, my dear students? Now, the next point. Once he went to meet his uncle and cousins at Nottingham. There, he went to a fair which was full of fun and frolic. So, dear students, once Robin Hood went to Nottingham to meet his uncle and cousins also. And at Nottingham, he went to a fair. He went to a fair and the fair was full of fun and frolic. There were too many exciting, entertaining things present in the fair. And Robin Hood went there with his cousins. Now the next point is, there were tightrope walkers, men on stilts, magicians, food stalls, etc. Robin and his cousins enjoyed a lot. Dear students, you see in this picture, there is a tightrope walker. Here, it's a magician. In this picture, you can see a magician. Here you can see men on stilts. These pole-like structures, these are men on stilts. And here you can see there are food stalls. Okay, dear students? So, Robin Hood went to the fair where he saw those tightrope walkers, men on stilts, magicians, food stalls, and etc. And Robin Hood and his cousins enjoyed a lot. There were so many entertaining. Now, the fourth point is, suddenly some boys started teasing one of Robin's girl cousins. He could not tolerate that and began to argue with them, which later on turned into a physical fight. Everything at the fair got messed up. Now, when they were enjoying the fair, Robin and his cousins, at that time, suddenly some of the mischievous boys, they started passing some wrong comments regarding one of Robin's cousin sisters. And Robin could not tolerate that. He started fighting with the boys. He started thrashing them. And later on, it turned into a fair's physical fight. Everything at the fair got messed up. The stalls were turned upside down. Food was spilled everywhere. So there was a lot of disturbance created in the fair. Here in this picture, you see Robin is fighting with some boy. See, all others are watching here and Robin is thrashing the boy. Okay, so this kind of scene created at the fair. The boys were armed with sticks and they thrashed Robin's cousins badly. At last, all ran away, leaving only Robin behind. The sheriff of Nottingham arrived there and got Robin arrested by his men. They didn't give Robin a chance to defend himself. Those boys, those mischievous boys, those were a gang of boys, group of boys, and they were having long sticks with them, and they thrashed, they beat all those Robin's cousins there. And when they were beaten so badly, all of them ran away to save themselves, protect themselves, and only Robin was left behind. In the meantime, the sheriff, like we have police here to maintain law and order, and at those times there was sheriff, the person or officer who was responsible for maintaining law and order at a place, to prevent crime at a place. So that sheriff of Nottingham, he arrived at the spot at the fair and he ordered his men to arrest Robin. And they didn't. Both the sheriff and all his men, all his subordinates, they didn't give Robin a single chance to defend himself, to say something in his favor. Here you see in this picture, the sheriff is there, his men are there, and they have arrested Robin. So his hood is also lying on the floor, and they have arrested Robin. They didn't give him a chance to defend himself. Sixth point. Robin was imprisoned in a dirty, dark room full of rats. Luckily, he spotted a hole in the ceiling and escaped from there. To avoid any inconvenience to his uncle, he decided to hide in the Sherwood Forest. The sheriff declared Robin to be a criminal. So, dear students, when Robin was arrested by the sheriff's men, they imprisoned him in a dirty, dark room that was full of rats. And fortunately, he saw a big hole in the top ceiling, the roof of that room, okay, ceiling. He saw a big hole there and he escaped. He ran away from that hole. Now he knew that if he would go to his uncle's home, the sheriff would definitely visit there. He will cause great trouble to his uncle as well as to Robin. So to avoid such inconvenience, he decided to go to the forest, which was named as Sherwood Forest. And when the sheriff heard about Robin's escape, that Robin Hood has escaped from the jail, so he declared Robin to be a criminal. Here you see in this picture, we can see a prison where there are rats. Likewise, Robin was imprisoned in such a room where there were so many rats. Okay. This is a picture of Sherwood Forest and you can see Robin there. Okay. So Robin decided to stay in this Sherwood Forest. Robin planned to stay in the forest till the sheriff forgot his case. Then he would return to his home. But after a few days, one after another, many young men came to the forest to escape injustice like Robin. All of them were considered outlaws. So Robin decided that he would stay in the forest only till the sheriff forgets about his case. Then he would return to his own home where he lived at Locksley. But when he was staying in the forest, what he saw that after a few days, one man, then other, many young men came to the forest and they had the same problem like Robin. They had not done anything wrong, any wrongdoing or any crime, but still the sheriff had given them imprisoned or got them imprisoned or given them some punishment. So to avoid such kind of injustice to them, they came to the forest. All of them were considered outlaws, and those were people like Robin, the young men who came to the forest, they were considered outlaws. Outlaws are the persons who are running away, who are trying to hide at some place or the other just to avoid some kind of punishment. Now the eighth point is, all those young men joined Robin in the forest and chose him as their leader. They began to call him Robin Hood because he always wore a hood. So all those outlaws who had come to the Sherwood Forest to escape injustice, they gathered around Robin Hood and they chose him as their leader. They formed a group, they formed a gang, and Robin Hood became the leader of that gang. And all those men of Robin Hood's party or Robin Hood's group, they called him Robin Hood because he always wore a hood. Hood is a special kind of cap. You see in this picture, there are different young men and they have gathered around Robin Hood, and Robin Hood is standing here, he is having a hood also. So this was his gang. They began to help the poor and the needy by taking money from the rich. So they started, their gang, their group started working for the poor and the needy, and they helped the needy by taking away money from the rich. See in this picture, we can see Robin's men fighting with other people. Here in this picture, we can see Robin's party attacking a group so that they can take away their wealth. Here we can see Robin instructing his group how to do different things or how to help the poor and the needy. Here we can see Robin's group carrying a dare for their to consume it as their food. Here we can see Robin's group taking this bag of wealth, maybe bag of gold or bag of coins from this rich man. Very soon, the group became famous as champions. Their tales of bravery and acts of kindness spread to places far away from Sherwood. So Robin and his group, they helped the poor and the needy, and they became famous. They became popular, and everyone respected them. They were treated as champions, and their acts of bravery, kindness, and this selfless service of poor and needy, these tales, these stories spread to places far away from Sherwood. So their story, their identity or the tales regarding this group or regarding this gang, they were not confined to Sherwood Forest, but those tales, those stories spread far and wide everywhere. Okay, so this was all about Robin Hood. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.